Hello friends, welcome back in our MS cluster configuration and upgrade tutorial. So in this video, in my previous video, we have uh, we worked on configuring the iscsi disks and configuring failover cluster on our 2012 box and adding the second server to the failover cluster. So this part is done and we are on step 4 where uh, we'll be installing SQL 2016 and create SQL database on server 1, and we'll be doing the same install SQL database and add the server 2 to the SQL instance. So this part we'll do like 4 and 5. So let's begin. So as we did, I have mentioned our we have already done, like we have created a cluster with name bstudent1. So we got a conflict when we try to create with student because we already created a computer object before and we forgot to delete it. So we have given a cluster ip as .60, and now we are going to create an instance with name sql prod db. So this is what we are going to create now. So let's go to our server 1. So we have two servers added, nodes added, that is 1 and 2. So now we are going to create a role for that. We need SQL Server 2016. So we need to mount that. So let's go to my mission, like go to my VM settings and select SQL 2016 and connect the disk, connect the ISO, and we will do the same for our VM2 also. So already selected and forgot to connect it. We'll be doing the same on our 2016. For upcoming videos we will be doing it, like we will be enabling it. So we already enabled, so that's fine. So this part is done. So we'll go to our server and we are able to see that 2016 is mounted here. Click next. So just click close. So here we'll go to installations and we have multiple options here, like create a standalone, install server management, SQL server management, install SQL data tools, everything. So but we are going to create an instance in failover cluster, so we'll be selecting the new SQL server failover cluster installation. Click on this. So till the installation of instance all will go smoothly, but for upgrade process it is little bit complicated or tricky. Like, it's not complicated but it's tricky. So if it is production, make sure to click this one and try to install all patches which are make sure to install all drivers, up to date drivers, and patch the servers up to date. Click next. So it's doing the install set of files, scanning task, everything. Now checklist is in progress. So here we have a warning. Let's see what is that. Yeah, we could ignore this. So apart from that, we are able to see everything is passed. So click next. Select the database engine services, rest defaults. We can select the path here, then click next. So we need to give the instance name, SQL DB, and name instance I will give the same. Okay, then click next. Okay, this is like default. Click next. Okay, so here I think we need to add the disk, a second disk on the iscsi target, as the existing disk is already used as quorum. So yeah, I will just pause the video, add the disk, and we'll come back. Okay guys, I have just added the disk. So it's same as what we done for disk one. So I just select the disk and just created, go to new iscsi virtual disk, click that one, and I just added this 40 GB disk now. So already we have configured this iscsi target, so I just added to it, and when I just refresh it, I'm able to see the disk, 40 GB disk as here. Just make it online and view the disk later on the server one. Once it is done, it will also be visible on my server 2. So okay, so this will be offline. So server 2, and I can see the disk E here, which is 30 GB. So yeah, next we'll go to our installation and try one more time. Okay, so we'll cancel it and we'll try from beginning, because maybe it's not detected in the installation. We'll close it, we'll try again. So here, let me check if disk is added here. Okay, disk is not added, so we'll add the disk to here. So now it is online. So let's try our installation one more time. So here we need to click on new failover cluster installation. So we need to add the disk, which I forgot. So in the cluster, so it should not fail now, or it should not give any pop-ups now. So let's see. So we'll give the instance name again. Okay, we'll select disk 2, and here we need to give the IP for the instance. So we'll check our availability. 65 will give. So it will be 192.168.0.65. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we'll do 65. So we'll just make note of it. 65. So now here we need to give the account name. So it will be our SQL admin, and password. same will be given here. So these are all defaults, so it will be set to manual. So if you want to try to change it also, it won't change. So click next, and yeah, we'll select the Windows authentication mode and add the current user, which is SQL admin. So database, that is F drive, which is our 40 GB. So these are all defaults, so just click next and install. So now installation is in progress. It will take a few minutes. So once this is done, we'll be able to see our DB instance in our failover cluster. So here, like in our steps, we are done with our, we are almost done with our step 4. Now we'll be going to step 5. That is our next step. So till this part, like maybe if you search in the Google or in YouTube, you will get the videos. But upgrade process, like you will find very less information, like upgrading to 2016, like that steps, we are getting it very less, and what exact steps you need to follow, that was not shown anywhere. And you need to search for, you need to spend a lot of time to get the information. So our next video will be somewhat interesting, and the people who are planning to upgrade to 2016 or 2000, from 2012 or to 2016, or from 2016 to 2019, that will be helpful, I believe. So I will just pause the video for now, and we'll wait till this installation process is completed, then we'll go for second node and we'll start installation. Okay, so our installation is completed. So it's saying that you must restart your computer after setup process is completed. Click OK and close. It's done. We can close this all and go to failover cluster, and you can see that our instance is created. So role SQL Pro DB is created and it's running on MCS 2012 R2 one server. So we have two nodes here. So as the setup requested, we will reboot the server once, and meanwhile we'll start our installation on 2. So let's wait till it come up. So meanwhile, let's check our setup is available. Just click OK. Click on installation one. Go to installation, and here we have as couple of actions options available. So we don't require this, we don't require this, we don't require this. We already installed a new SQL Server failover cluster installation. So now the next step, like this is the one which we are going to use. So let's see. Okay, it's up now. Let's try to make RDP to the server and see that everything is fine. All services are up, I think so. So our instance is up, so we can also check from there, but I don't want to waste time. Something messed up there. So here also we can see that it's up and running. Minimize this and we'll start this one. Add node to SQL failover cluster. So when you click this, it's part of a cluster group. So it will directly show the instance name all. So accept the license. So again it will go for all the steps which we followed there, initial steps. So everything is okay, looks okay for me. Click next. So here we are able to see the available instance. So if you have multiple instances, you will be able to see the multiple instance here. You need to select the one. Name of the this node is MCS 2012 R22. So click next. Okay, so already we have given IP, so nothing to do here. Just click next and click. So we need to give the password details. So already we are able to see that SQL admin is there, so we just give the password. And click install. So this is the same process, but now from now, like installation will process, and once it is done, like node 2 is like added to the instance. So once that is done, we will fail over and see whether it is happening successfully or not. So let me pause the video and come back to you once this is done. I don't want to waste your time. Okay guys, installation is done, and again, as you see here, it's asking for a restart. You click OK and close it, close the installation and all. And if you go here, you'll also able to see that same thing. So now here it's running on 2012 R21. So before we move the instance to 2, we will restart the server and see. We'll try to move the instance to node 2. So node 2 is down. We'll wait for it came up. Again it's up now, so no need to duplicate the server, but still I will do it. Okay, so these are all fresh brand new servers, so you may feel that everything is going very fast and looks very quick, but in production, if you move the resource instance, everything, it won't happen very quickly based on the database size. It will happen. So now we will try to move the instance to the second node, that is 2, and let's see what will happen. So if everything is installed properly and everything is fine, then the instance should move to 2 and it should be running fine. There we go. So we are able to see that now it's on instance, it's on MCA 2012 R22 server. So role got moved and it's running successfully. So till this part, just follow our steps. So we have done with our step 4 and step 5. So this till this part, yeah, it's quite common and it's available. So from step 6, we'll see how to migrate to new 2016 server, add how we'll add the 2016 server to failover cluster, and what what happens when you try to add the 2016 server cluster. Generally both are two different operating systems, so will it allow or not? If it is not allowing to add the server to the cluster, what we have to do? And though you are able to successfully add the 2016 server to the cluster while installing SQL and adding the 2016 server to the instance, will it allow it or not? If it wants to allow us, what we have to do? All these steps I will show in my next video. So please do subscribe. If you like the video, press like symbol. If you don't like it, then you are obviously welcome to press unlike, and also let me know why you don't like the video so that I can improve it. I can improve my presentations in upcoming videos and upcoming training sessions. So for any queries or suggestions, please reach out to me on vstudentblog@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in our next video. Bye bye.